Do you guys like my nails? Me neither. Am I wearing my school shirt? Yes, I am. Do I care? No, because I'm gonna exercise right after this, so. Okay, I have a few things to say before we get started. I am sweating because it is really hot in California. And I'm just, it's hot. Another thing is I am not wearing my bangs because it is hot. That is the main reason why I'm not wearing my bangs right now. I still love my bangs and I like them, but I'm just not wearing them. Not that you care, but you know, just. So we're gonna be talking about the Mandela effect. So recently I've been actually interested in this specific topic and I've been researching a lot about it, and I've been researching a lot about different kinds of stuff and different topics, so I just decided to bring the Mandela effect on here. So basically, for those who don't know what the Mandela effect is, the Mandela effect is what happens when someone has a clear memory of something that did not happen in this reality. So basically, a lot of us remember a lot of the same things that happen in a TV show, in a book, in a movie, but if you go back and look into that, we were wrong the whole time. A lot of people think that it's just time travelers changing that little specific fact. I don't know. It's just a whole lot of stuff. First Mandela effect I want to talk to you guys about is the states. Now, hear me out. When I was younger, I swear to you, there was 51 states. I can vividly remember that. And, you know, up until 4th grade, I learned the rap song of 50 states. I'll just play it. You guys can hear it.
First I'm gonna see Nashville, Tennessee. Then Madison, Wisconsin is where I gotta be. Yeah, then I'll take a plane to... Well, actually, I'm afraid to fly, so I think I'll take the train. Let's go! Going to Trenton, New Jersey, Frankfort, Kentucky. Maybe take a trip to Jackson, Mississippi. Let's see what they can show me in Jefferson City, Missouri.
So that song, right? And I remember, like, I know that song by memory now, so I know that there's only 50 states. But I remember there once being 51 states. And I was starting to remember that, and I searched it up on Google. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm just being stupid. It could possibly be, because I'm kind of slow up here, you know? And then, a lot of people do remember just being 50, but a lot of people, me including, believe that there was 51 states. So, I don't know, I just found that kind of like crazy or whatever, but I just wanted to throw that in there and wanting to be the first one because I remember that exactly and somehow I'm wrong. I talk with my hands too much. I'm really sorry. It's just like a thing that happens. Actually, first I want to talk about simple ones and then we'll get into ones that are like more complicated and that not a lot of people know about, you know? Okay, so I want to talk about Pikachu because... you know, there's just like a lot of things I have to question about Pikachu. Because how many of you remember Pikachu having a black line or a black spot on his tail? Yes, I know. Many of you guys remember that he had a black line on his tail, or at the end of the tail, it was black. But no, it's all yellow. Now, I was like, okay, when I was younger, I remember there being a black line while watching like Pikachu and stuff, and I was like, you know what, there is a black line, like it's not, no, like what? And then if you go back into the show, it shows that he only had a yellow tail. It was always yellow. It never had any black, just full on yellow. And I found that really crazy just because I was like, but I remember, like it's in my memory. I remember this, you know, like I know I'm not just tripping. I know I'm not just being like, you know, like I remember. Okay, so this is one that really trips me out. Curious George. How many of you remember Curious George having a tail? I remember because when I was younger, I remember him picking up the hat with his tail, and I would be like, oh my gosh, I want a tail because I think that's so cool. And I remember having that thought. I remember the exact like setting where I was watching it and I was thinking all of those things. But we were all wrong. At least I was wrong. And he has no tail. He never had a tail. And that just like freaks me out because I remember that setting. I remember him having a tail. So I really think someone's out here changing these specific little things. So you guys remember Willy Wonka, not the one with Johnny Depp, the one with Gene Wilder. Gene Gene. I think his name is Gene. Gene Wilder. Okay. Many people were surprised that Gene Walker died in 2016. Girl, what you be looking at? A lot of people say that they specifically remember him dying in the early 2000s. But I was kind of going into a little more than I should have, and there was a lot of people that have said that they remember him specifically saying on the news and everything of him dying early 2000s. So they were really shocked, surprised, scared that he died in 2016. I don't know, that's really creepy. I was like, whoa. Kit Kat. I love me some Kit Kat. I love Kit Kat, you know, like it's a good chocolate. When I was younger, even like I feel like this was 2 years ago, I remember that there was a dash in between Kit Kat. Like many do remember as well as I do. It's just so crazy to me knowing that there's not a dash there. But yeah, a lot of people like to believe that there was never a dash, or a lot of people just don't care. I do, and there was a dash. There was a dash. I just thought they just like removed it out, you know? But if you go back and you look into the old Kit Kats and everything, you can see that there was never a dash. And that's just like, wow. So you guys remember life is like a box of chocolates. You guys remember that, right? So I guess maybe like just we're all wrong. Like, no, it's not life is like a box of chocolates. It's life was past tense like a box of chocolates. It's like, oh, like when I found out about that, I was like, you're lying. And then I saw the video. I'll insert it right now.
Do you want a chocolate? I could eat about 1.5 million of these. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
That was like, no, like that's not it. Like, no, this ain't it. Anyways, yeah, it's not really like interesting or like really changes anything, but I just found that one like, wow, everyone remembers it being life is like a box of chocolates, and all of a sudden it's not. What? Like, when was it ever life was? Past tense. No, it was never that. Mona Lisa smiling in her portraits. Now, she was a serious person. Like, I remember that she was
serious.
But you can tell that she is smiling. Now, I'm gonna play this clip from Wizards of Waverly Place that kind of showed me that she was trying to smile, but it came out serious and everything. For everyone else, she was just being serious, but to her, she was trying to smile. So this is a clip of Wizards of Waverly Place.
Frames of figures, step out of your picture. All right, frowning woman.
All I ever heard anyone say about me is, why did Da Vinci paint her?
She's so plain.
You call that a smile?
Alex said the lady that frowns. So everyone knows that she was not smiling. Everyone knows that she was serious. And her face back then to me looked more serious, but now when you really look at it, or you know this Mandela effect, you can tell that she is in fact smiling. Even Wizards of Waverly Place said it. So now that she's smiling is just really weird.
What?
I'm gonna talk about spelling errors that we thought were right, but they're really not. So next we're gonna talk about Snow White. Do you guys remember the famous line, "Mirror, mirror on the wall"? I don't know if a lot of you guys remember it, but I'm gonna play this clip right now, and you're gonna be shocked, or you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I already knew this. So
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
that is right. It in fact says magic mirror on the wall.
What?
I remember mirror, mirror. So does like literally 98% of the people remember mirror, mirror on the wall. If you go to the store and you look at portraits, or you look at paintings or little toys or mirrors, they all say mirror, mirror on the wall. But guess what? We were all wrong, and it's actually magic mirror. But the fact that so many people put that in like pictures or in toys is just really weird to me, because it was never mirror, mirror. It was always magic mirror. And I don't know. So the last thing I want to talk about is Judge Judy. Now, a lot of you guys know who Judge Judy is. If you don't know who she is a judge, and she did 21 seasons, I believe. She was just like a judge, you know, ordering the court, you know, whatever like that. She was just a judge on TV, you know, basic thing. She was an actor, I'm not sure though. I'm not like 100% sure. But in 6th grade, I remember my math teacher telling me about this, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. because I told him I wanted to be a judge, and then he told me, oh, do you know who Judge Judy is? And I said no. And that day I went home and started watching Judge Judy, like her on TV, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is fascinating. And I swear I saw her with the little gavel, those things that go like this, like order in the court, you know. And I swear I remember that. And then I'll be like, oh my gosh, another reason to be a judge, because she could have a gavel and she could go like this. Like, I wanted that because I saw her and I was like, you know what, I want this. Like, yes, of course, I want this. It turns out she never had a gavel in all 21 seasons. If you go back, it shows that she never had one. It showed that she just never carried one in her hand. She never went like this, ever. It was always just her sitting there.
She was no longer interested in selling you the house at the price that she had paid for it, which was your agreement. But she wanted to sell it on the open market, which she did at a profit, and you believe that she should pay you for the money that you invested in improving.
Which I find really weird. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys whenever I upload. Peace.